What's poppin', everybody? This is Caught with the Red Barrel with your host Matt, and tonight we're having a little bit of a stab at Pool Nation, a game that shouldn't require too much explaining. It is a pool simulator, so without further ado, let's just go right ahead and dive in to single player, and we will have a go. Again, this is a game that I have played before. So when we play the 8-ball tour here, you will see that essentially a lot of this is already unlocked because I've already played it. But let's just pretend that it's not and go straight on to the first match against whoever it might be. So, okay. Yeah, so match one. So against this guy. So Vlad Molotov, who has a very jaunty looking dog in tow, Vlad Molotov. No cultural stereotypes to be found here, clearly. Not too camp either. So let's just go ahead. I think we've got to win one frame against this guy to progress to the next match. So let's just do that and see how we get on. As we can see, we have rather an affluent environment here to play in. Some kind of bar or lounge in a reasonably upmarket metropolitan area. So gives a nice image, doesn't it? Pool simulator's come a long way since the old arcade days when it was just a top-down view and a pixely stick for a cue. So let's just get on with the game and see how we get on. So first shot is mine, so we'll just go ahead and break them up. Now you can play, this game does offer you the opportunity to play different rules, different disciplines of different types of pool, but most of that can be adjusted in the free play or the versus play element of the game. So what we're doing right now is the structured, kind of campaign, if you like. So what's that? So I'm stripes, right? So this is essentially like kind of play the computer and progress up through the ranks in the tournament, as it were. And there are some bonus stages after each individual match that you can then play to unlock various different decals for cues, pool ball designs, etc., etc. None of which means a great deal to me because I'm a bit of a traditionalist, and when I do play this on a free play version, I just play the UK pool because apparently I'm xenophobic when it comes to playing different types of pool, but never mind. Anyway, so that one looks good down there, so let's give that a knock. No adjustments required. We get a nice little action replay there, which looks very nice. So we are on the road, baby. So yeah, just literally controlled by the mouse. Like I said, I think this probably doesn't really require too much explaining from me. Knock that one in. Positioning is not great, but it's quite easy to pick up and just, and just have good fun playing, really. But if you like me, and when you go to the whatever hostelry or den of iniquity you spend your time drinking in with your mates, and you enjoy a game of pool like I do, this is a nice little, almost simulation of that that you can play at home. And like I said, I've sunk a fair few hours into it over my time having owned the game, so bang that one in. Those action replays do look nice, I must admit, but that positioning was absolutely dreadful. God, this is going to be a shot if it goes in, isn't it? I know a mate of mine who would think that this was the easiest shot in the world and then like completely skew if it and send balls flying off the table. If you're watching this, you know who you are. But let's just give it a go and see what happens if I do this. Yeah, nothing. Oh, Molotov and baby, do your worst. He's already fluffed it. Bottled it. That dog putting him off. Right, I think it's going to be in. Nice and easy. I don't think the white's gone in, so we're good. Not the best positioning for the black, but we can definitely leave it over the pocket, if nothing else, and we should be able to pop that. Job's done. We have won the first match. So there you go, we are through. Shot points 9,666. Flashback, cashback, I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, flashbacks are where if you balls a shot up, you can essentially get an action replay to take the shot again, which seems a bit unfair, really. Bit OP. That one needs a nerfing for the update if this game's still being supported and you're listening, developers, by any chance. Anyway, So, 10 shots it took for us to see him off, which is not too bad. So, let's move right on to the next match. Oh, what? No. Here we go. Cousin Merle. God, he looks like a fine, upstanding member of society as well, doesn't he? So there's some challenges here. I didn't really pay attention before whether or not there were actually any challenges. So win the match is the first challenge, obviously. That's a complex one, isn't it? 700 single shot points. So presumably that means we've got to do like some super dondo amazing trick shot, which I can guarantee you I won't do. And 900 plus single shot points. So let's just see how we get on. So we're in the same spot again, playing against this guy. I would expect tougher match than the last one. The last guy missed shots, a couple of, well, at least one that I can remember, that he really should have potted. So let's put a bit of spin on this one. Oh. And put a bit of top spin on it and see how that works. Smash. Oh, we got one. Usually never pot anything off the break. So that's nice. So we are... Oh, it's still a free table. See, I don't know the rules of this stupid version of the game. What are the Americans doing? What is wrong with English pool? That's what I want to know. Hey, listen, I'm a man of the world, but... this is stupid. Is that going to go in? Oh, it's gone in. What a shot! What's a shot, Saunders? I'm quite happy with that one, even if I do say so myself. Flip that. Bish bash bosh. We are on a roll, baby. We've got a bit of a town meeting going on down here around the black, though, haven't we? Is that one of ours? I can't really tell. I'm going to assume that it is. Bang that in. And then... Ooh, we've got a bit of a plant on here. Let's see if we can do it. Didn't really hit it hard enough, did I? Never mind. See, he's balls in them as well, so I think these early games are kind of designed again, as with everything, to give you a bit of a gentle... What the hell was that? See, that's a foul shot in American pool rules. That's a foul shot because nothing hit the rails or went in. So that has now cost me, you know, a free ball. So potentially he could clear up from here, but he won't because he's rubbish. So let's get this plant dealt with. Still didn't really hit it hard enough, but it's done the trick, which is good. Now we need to deal with some of these here because there's too many balls clumped up in the middle. So let's try and separate them a bit. Yeah, this guy needs to not give up the day job. Now, that could potentially knock that blue in, but I'm going to do it because I'm a daring bastard. Look at that for a shot. Alright. Kind of F myself up with positioning on it, but... Where's the other one? So don't really have a pot on there unless I can clip it in past that brown, but... Let's just try and knock this in behind that yellow. Ooh. Close. This is actually closer than it should be considering the shot he's missed. But he's never going to pot that yellow, so... Or whatever the number is. Oh my god, what has he left me there? Absolutely nothing. Spoke too soon. Right, let's try and be sneaky. Oh, is that going to go in? That's the kind of shot that when it goes in the pub and you're playing somebody, you put your hand up and say, sorry mate. Absolute hack job. Dear me. Sorry pal. Never mind. I won't lose too much sleep over it. What? You've got to be joking me, mate. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Incorrect ball group hit first. So it reckons that I hit the yellow or the spot first, but it is of no consequences. We'll just bang that one in. Get an action replay. That looked all very nice, didn't it? And yes, we have another win. Did I hit the challenges? Well, I won the match. And it's got yellow stars next to them, so presumably I hit some good shots that it feels that I'd hit the challenge on. So, happy days. Well, I'm going to leave it there for this particular video. We have got through the first two matches. So, yeah, reasonably straightforward so far. So that's all good. So when we come back for the next section of this Let's Play, we will play these next two and hopefully this bonus stage here as well. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you're not already. You can get me on Twitter and on Facebook as well. Twitter is called OT Red Barrel. Please give me a follow and please let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.